What's going on, everybody? It's super duper cold, and the car's been running a little weird. So I was popping the hood and I was looking at some stuff, and I found out that whatever vacuum hose this is, it's cracked off the intake pipe. So I do have a PMAS, but the car is not yet tuned, and I need to buy an elbow for the 3rd gen Coyote because the PMS that I got from a friend is for a 2nd gen, and it's tune required. So we got in touch with my boy Josh Parker, and he was able to give me a replacement. And we're going to clean this up, take this off. It should only really require a screwdriver and maybe some persuasiveness on this hard line, which I think I'm going to take it off the valve cover and take it off with me. But let's see what we have. Just using a flathead to loosen these up. That should be good enough. Let's do this other one. Just make sure you don't slip and break something else. That's important. Just speaking from experience, or so I've heard. So then, can we just... I don't know if I want to do this here, I want to do that there. I think I would much rather do it over here. If I can figure this plug out. So we're trying to take this plug out without breaking too much. So on the back end, there's a little tab we're gonna push. Oh, that was super easy. Push and pull, baby. So this is now out. So now we need to take this piece out, or this piece out. We probably could have done that here too, but this is a little safer in mind because I am a brute. With a little bit of persuasion, we're going to... Oh, this feels in there. Oh, I don't like... Oh, it's coming. Oh, there's one. And then here. Come on. Oh, that's 2. So this is now out. We're going to take this line off. Take this off. Look at this. And replace it. So this is my 2021 Mustang GT. When I got the car, it had 63,000 miles. It's now at 73. And I guess one thing, you can see some carbon buildup in there. But that's fine. That's fine. We're going to put this new one on. New to me from Josh. I did get one from another local car enthusiast, William. He gave me one, but it turned out to not fit. But we might be able to modify it in the future if we have to, if something happens with this. Hopefully it doesn't, or hopefully by the time that happens, I'll have a tune. The transmission will be fixed, and we'll be putting the PMS on. But until that happens, we need to do this. So just to give a little idea, this one has probably been sitting for years and years and years back at Parker Performance. But I went in with a little bit of water and this rag, and you can see how much dirt, actually, if you can actually look here, how much dirt came out. I ended up cleaning these creases because they had some serious crap caked in there. So this, we now take this piece off, and not to my surprise, this is what the part is supposed to look like, and this one is broken. So we'll probably be looking for one of these as well. But this right now, ooh, wait, I gotta take this off. See if I can do it with one hand. Oh, that is on there. Holy. Let me use both hands. This is effectively for your sound tube delete. This piece here goes to your firewall to bring more V8 grunts into the car, which I don't know if this one has the synthesizer or whatever, but that's one of the first things we pull, and we plug it on that end and we plug it on this end. So I need to move this over to the new intake elbow, which goes right here. Again, something I can't do with one hand, but effectively speaking, this garbage, this not garbage. So yeah. With the new intake elbow and the vacuum hose on, I'm gonna move this because I'm gonna spill it. It's probably still gonna spill, but now what we're going to do is remove this, which again, you guys can see, just garbage. So now we take this and force it on. We're not going to ask nicely. We're not going to take it out to a date first. We're just going to shove it in there. Then we're going to put that in. And this is going to go right here. We're going to tighten this up. Make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Again, make sure, well, see, I just stabbed myself. Screw, screw, screw. Oh, this was really out there. Oh boy. Okay. This is good and tight. And then the one on the throttle body. Gotta get all up in there. And screw, screw, screw. Oh, slip. Is it already tight? Okay. That's it. Swap done. Let's go ahead and see if this was my problem or if I have bigger issues, which the more I get into this car, the more interesting things I find. But this is now one thing I don't have to worry about anymore. So let's fire up and see how it goes. It's super duper windy outside, but nonetheless, let's go for a short drive. So before, the RPMs will kind of fluctuate, like they will go like wah, wah. It's not doing it right now, so let's see what happens. Any cars coming? Nope. And I'm not quite sure if you can hear what I'm hearing, but there's a small little whine coming from the transmission, which is either the pump or the converter or both. I am talking with RSA and checking to see what a replacement build transmission costs. I will go with the stage 1 because the car will basically stay NA while we do the time attack stuff. But I'm also looking at just a replacement with a unlimited mileage warranty, but I would also then do the valve body and add a cooler to it. But that's nor here nor there because we're looking at nearest makes no difference, $6,000 to $7,000. So far, sounds good. Oh, one thing you'll notice too, that right there, it'll say, oh, exhaust mode not available, blah, blah, blah. The car was an active exhaust car. The previous owner, I guess, got into like a rear fender bender or something, and they ended up putting an MBRP street on it without the active exhaust. So I get this beautiful error message. It doesn't come up every time. It's gotten more annoying recently when I did the transmission strategy relearn after I made sure that the fluid was actually changed by Ford when I purchased the vehicle. So we have that. We may go into Forescan and see if we can turn that off. Otherwise, if I come across a deal for some active exhaust mufflers from MBRP, that may be in the future. But right now, we had to address the intake, and next will be obviously the transmission. The people that I've talked to, they can't really tell me in what stage the transmission is at as far as like quote unquote dying is concerned, simply because it's not doing all the things the 10R80 typically does. It doesn't hang when going from park to drive or sport. It doesn't hang changing gears. The only thing that the car does, it shifts hard from 7th to 6th gear and from 3rd to 2nd, which sucks. But outside of that, once the transmission is warmed up, she does what she's supposed to do, especially when you use the pedals. So I don't know if I should just deal with the noise or what else we're really going to do. But we're about to get out to the main road, so maybe even I'll be able to show you what the car does going into... I don't know if that related well to the camera, but the quote-unquote shake or downshift was a lot more violent going from 3rd into 2nd. But let's see if everything's okay. I do need to get gas. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just under half a tank, and it says I have 90 miles to empty. That kind of shows you my driving. So here we go. Okay, let's give it a bit of a stop. Not responding like it should, but it says the transmission is cold, so this might be my fault. So let's do a little bit of driving, let this thing warm up a little bit more, and then we'll come back. All right. Transmission is finally warm. You can look at that. So now we're going to give it a little test and see how she does. We are at our, I don't want to call it a local test track because it's definitely not, but oh yeah, definitely warm now. And again, you can hear the crapness that is what's going on with my transmission. If any of you have any tips or tricks to potentially have this last longer or a bit longer, please let me know. But otherwise, let's see what the car does. Upshifts are good. It's downshift, again, exhaust mode, whatever. Brake, second, corner. Oh yeah, she's good. Definitely good. Downshift. Again, hard downshift. C6 Corvette, baby. LS power. Yeah. So, this definitely worked. Super happy. So let's head back home and talk a bit more about what all is going to happen with this car. So with all of that said and done, what I think I'm going to do is everything I repair or quote unquote modify with the car to get it to, let's call it OEM status, where everything is the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to keep track of what I'm paying for everything, and I'm going to match it to the transmission fund to see how long the transmission will last, and we'll go from there modifying the car. So right now, the intake elbow that we replaced was $20. I'm not sure if you can see, but we have hubs, we have brake cooling, we have rotors and pads, amongst wheels and some other tiny things that'll make the car better. Also, I'm sure you can see this. This is going to either get replaced or go away. If you don't know, it's a Mustang GT. Again, if you don't know, it's a Mustang GT. Oh, and if you didn't know, it's a Mustang GT because there's a 50 badge. So we definitely need to do something about that. But it's just a little update, keeping track of everything that goes on to the car. There are lots of things that have to happen. But with it being the cold season, my home track, the firm, is going over some renewal, remodel type stuff due to the way that the track layout was. So there's going to be a new track layout. Once it is completed, I think we're going to go. But until then, friends, let me know what else you would like to know about the car. If you would like to know about what I'm trying to do about the Coyote tick, if you would like to know about this wing or these disgusting taillights. But with all that, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, leave me a comment, leave a like if you'd like. It's greatly appreciated. But like the motto goes, it's not over until you win. See you guys next time.